How to find 4 mobile app developers for a tech company in 14 days? Well, challenging and easy if you follow our best practices from this video. Recently, an American company has contacted us to find 2 Android and 2 iOS developers. The employee offered remote work, so at first sight, it seemed that the task was among simple ones. In fact, the requirements of the client turned out to be very tough. We had only 14 days to fill the vacancy from the moment we got the job order. In addition, all 4 specialists were supposed to start working on the same day. You might think, is it really that hard to find a few mobile app developers in 2 weeks? It's a trendy job, and the remote working format will definitely be a benefit. In fact, this is a very difficult task, and here's why. First of all, most middle or senior IT level professionals already work for other companies, and according to the Russian labor code, a specialist can't simply quit a job. Before leaving a company, they need to work for at least 2 weeks, or in some cases a month. And secondly, it takes at least 1 week for a developer to consider a job offer, go through several selection stages, and finally accept the offer. So it turned out that the ordinary task for Lucky Hunter became a really challenging one. We believe that everything is possible in recruiting, so we signed up for the challenge and managed to fill the positions in record time. Here's how we did it and how you can quickly beef up your team with 4 mobile app developers in 14 days. First, considering the task as an urgent, we bent every effort to fill these vacancies. We understood that the fate of the project depended on the speed of our work. If specialists had started working too late, the client would have risked to fail their product launch. To meet the deadline, we used maximum available resources. 2 professional IT recruiters worked on the vacancy, while part of their daily tasks was delegated to other employees. By sifting through more than 60 CVs and sending more than 40 emails every day, we managed to find 501 candidates and conducted 64 interviews. In just 8 days, the client selected best candidates. 4 of them received job offers and successfully joined the client's team. Both the Lucky Hunter recruiters and the client's motivation of the candidates prompted many specialists to accept the offer. The customer's quick feedback also played a huge role in the position's filling. The client was ready to communicate with candidates at any time, consider the CVs quickly, and sometimes worked at night to meet the deadline. The key to success here is the expertise in recruitment. If you want to succeed in hiring best talents, you need to understand the candidate's profile, be aware of the main trends on the IT market, and the candidate's priorities. Read more recruiting use cases in our blog on luckyhunter.io.